Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. GALA 10% up, at least that is what TradingView is showing, at least at the moment, in the last 24 hours. And indeed, we have now run to resistance. A break above this resistance level at 1.63 cents, as indicated before, would be a first indication that a low is in place. We're going to take a look at the lower time frame in a minute to understand if we have 5 waves up already. If that's the case, we can look forward to a 3-wave pullback. Not very reliable. I would really like to see first a break out of this price channel to the upside to indicate that this larger corrective rally, an ABC rally, has started, where the wave A might be a 5-wave move, the wave 3 might be a 3-wave move, and the C wave should be a 5-wave move. So 5-3-5 or 3-3-5, that's possible as well. An A wave can also be a 3-wave move. Anyway, it would be a corrective rally, and we could still look at a potential target range between 10.3 and 34.3 cents, or 34.4. The problem is that you don't really have a target until we have the wave A complete and the B wave complete. Then we can calculate the length of the C wave. The box that you see here is just standard resistance, standard Fibonacci resistance for a wave 2. If a chart is really bearish, then sometimes they don't even get that high. Okay, I need to warn about that. So first of all, we want to see, okay, can we get a break above that 1.63 cent level? That could look completely different tomorrow already. So we haven't broken it. Very important. Try to, but failed. So again, the assessment here of what would be a first target if the price starts to turn around has been correct. Yeah, we've run into the first main resistance level. We had small resistances along the way. They were the previous downside targets. They have been reached, okay? And now we are like, okay, look, in this area, we're basically expecting some kind of a reversal. We need to be watching for it. Some of you might have done that, yeah, in this area here, because this is the larger target area where we expected the price to land in this wave 5 of 5. We have enough waves to the downside. I explained that in the last video. It's literally just now waiting for a signal. So let's take a look at the, we have to look at the USDT chart, because it's a little bit more reliable when we talk, normally not, but when we talk about the microstructures. See, this was the previous wave count, worked out nicely. We had here wave 4 and now the wave 5 to the downside. One more low happened here. So we had here a low in place, basically here. Yeah, this was the low point, wave 5. I haven't labeled the entire chart because this is literally just for watching the microstructures. If we go to the, I need to go to the 4. Maybe even the 1 hour chart. Now again, you know, this is not very reliable, obviously, because we're watching here the micro, that was a dog, really the microstructures. So if we now label the microstructure, it's not easy because it's not impulsive. Okay, it's not an impulse, so it can only work as a diagonal. It's not reliable. Microstructures anyway, not, so please take it with a pinch of salt, but I would count that as 1. It's only an ABC structure, so it has to be a diagonal, this entire move up, okay? That's not a 5-wave move. You see that on the lower time frame. 1, 2, then this was probably the 3rd wave, probably still in the making. So I think we only have 3 waves up yet. Why is that? Because I can then again count that as an A wave, this as a B, and this might be a 1-2 setup off wave C. So that still has some more room to go. Now the problem with diagonals is you have to be a bit more flexible, and you can count them in different ways, right? But you know, let me explain. We have a 1-2 setup here. That has to be the first 1-2, and then probably here within the wave A we have an A, B, C. That's a 3-wave move in itself. So we have here A, B, C in wave A. Then we have a B wave. Then this is a 5-wave move up. But it would have to be, it's not reliable as all of wave C. It would be a bit too short. So we look forward to something more bullish. Or let's say I want to see a clear C wave, okay? Again, that's the problem with those diagonals. So that means it can still push higher. It has probably only produced a 1-2 setup. This could be the 3rd wave, then a 4th and a 5th. So not even wave C of 3 might be finished, then a 4 and a 5. So there is more room to go, in my opinion, okay? So I'm not confident that it has bottomed yet. For me, this is my best take at the microstructure. You will find different interpretations, yeah, if you try it out yourself, or if you look for other interpretations. I think if we follow the trend line, that might be something to watch. And as long as, I mean, you know, it should hold this swing low, the B wave low. That's basically the make or break point for me. So as long as it's holding the 1.41 cent level, no, sorry, it's 1.4, yeah, 1.4 cents. So as long as it's holding that, it should be able to push higher. That's sort of the make or break point, because then we break below the beginning of the C wave, and that would be invalidation. So that's my best take of this. So I think it can climb higher against the trend line. If you want to follow that, it can climb higher against the B wave low. But it needs to show us same routine. You know the routine. It needs to show us 5 waves up and 3 waves down afterwards to give us some clarity that GALA has bottomed. I mean, I'm very skeptical about this chart, to be honest, these days. But okay, it can now carry on. I would follow that. What is the target for the C wave? Well, it reacted already to the 1-to-1 ratio, but waves are missing. So I would pay attention to the 1.7 cent level, the 1.618 extension. Then we should get a wave 4 setback and a wave 5. Yeah, that's my update about GALA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.